Hey, Vet. Let's get these cards cleansed up. Here to do the 10-10 portal reading. Not too much talking because I spoke so much yesterday in the full moon reading. I want to do minimum talking today. Okay? Random talking, I mean. Hey, yes. Guys. Feeling very, very happy. My eldest came and scooped me and took me for some burger and chips, but it wasn't just any burger and chips. This was the Jack TV, girl. This was the best burger and chips I've had in a minute. Can I just do the lighter? Oh, it's so delicious. I'm still thinking about it now. I'm thinking about, and it's so far. We went so, well, not far out. We were still in South, but like, we went to Gypsy Hill, a place called Roti Brothers that don't sell roti. That's the only reason I wanted to go there, because I was just like, let's go and get some roti. They don't sell roti, but their burgers, my jeez. Oh my God. My eldest is a tourist, so we bond with food differently. Me and the baby, we bond with music. So last week I took her to the Hiatus Coyote concert. So yeah, you know. Hey Letty. Hey Ashley. Thank you. Thank you. Well, you know, we're still in Fashion Week, innit? This is inspired by Miss Jackson, if you're nasty. Because Janet Jackson be killing it with that black hair. What do you mean? What do you mean? So you know I had to go back to black. The reason why I went back to black is because of this. Like, I had this. I've only worn it like twice. And I was just like, nah. We need a wears. We're feeling like it. But with the salt and pepper hair, it wasn't working. So I just went back to black. So, you know, I left a few streaks, but you still can't see them. Still can't see them. And there's some on my weak side as well. I've got like really thinning hair here. Too much details. But you know, like, I like to overshare with you guys. I mean, because you're my family. Put a little music today. You know what I mean? Not everyday meditation music, man. Sometimes vibes. Hey, West Philly, Shyman, Renee, Scott girl. Hey, from West Philly. Oh, I love a good bone snatch pony too. I mean, they killed it. I don't know where, I can't remember where I got it from there. It's a minute ago. I've had this for about two years. So yeah, I mean. Hey Nancy, from Florida. Alright, that's the cards cleansed. True. I don't have much to say. Oh, thank you, mate 1984. Thank you so much. What was I going to say? One thing that I missed out talking about yesterday was how accident prone we're being. I don't know if it's just me, but it could be you too. Oh yeah, Jag TV, don't kill me. I've never done a bob yet. Oh yeah, I did. Remember that time I did the grey bob, Miranda? That was a really cheap wig. I'm telling you, one blow of wind and you can see all the white meshing. Anyway, talking about being accident prone, right? So I've been mad accident prone, especially in the last, I would say from about last week, Tuesday, Wednesday. Like, really silly accidents, like spilling like water in the plants, and then next thing you know, the whole bottle's just dropping out of my hand and there's water everywhere. Burnt a big hole in my rug with the coals. It nearly burnt into the floor, but I caught it in time. Just like really dumb shit. Really, so I just feel like it's a time to be extra mindful, extra careful when doing regular tasks. Honestly, like mad accident prone in these times. So I'm just wondering if it's you as well. You lot having mad accidents as well. Also, hey Brooklyn, happy 1010. Oh, Brooklyn baby. But I just call you Brooklyn because I know that's not. Is it your name? Could be your name. But I'm assuming that you're from Brooklyn. And that's all I really want to say. I don't think there's anything else that I missed from yesterday. I was quite in depth with the retrogrades, what to expect. So I've named this video "In It to Win It." So this is 10 is new beginnings. 10 is your abundant number, which can also be translated to 1 beginnings and also 10 abundance, right? Also, I'm not going to ignore the 10 of swords and 10 of swords and wands, but it's the end of those things. It's the end of burdens. It's the end of hardship. It's the end of thank you Topsata. It's the end of persecutions and these types of things. So I'm just assuming that this 10 portal is the end of persecution and bad shit and the beginning of wonderful shit. The beginning of your 10 of Pentacles, your 10 of Cups. I'm in my 10 year, so I'm definitely reaping all of this 10 energy as much as I can because I'll be honest with you, the 9 year was brutal. It was brutal, yo. So, hey girl, Natalie, I think that was. It was brutal. So I'm just thinking this 10 year will be a lot more giving as opposed to taking. So in order to be in it, you got to be in it to win it. You understand? You've got to be very intentional in this time. 10 is, it's that number that we all get excited for. When we see the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, we get gassed. So I'm seeing 10-10. I'm thinking 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. And I'm just, again, like I'm saying, you've got to be in it to win it. So that would mean a level of vulnerability. That would mean a level of bravery. That's really putting yourselves out there to be seen, to be heard, to be felt. I said this yesterday, right? It's that time. So we're going to pull some cards in regards to this portal and see what it has in store for us. I didn't do all of the cards. One more deck to clean. Trying to make space. How you lot feeling? What energies are you getting from these portals? Or from today? Very creative, Pinky. I love that. I have been, as you already know, super creative. Should I plug it now or at the end? Because do you know what? Sometimes when I tune in to watch a video about these types of things, I definitely don't want to be sold to. But I'm excited about my creations. So I'm going to share it really quickly. I did it yesterday and I'm going to share it again today. So I've made, you saw a bee today. Wonderful, Donny. Be slow down and be deliberate. Kind of exciting. Okay, boom. So these are the Halloween goddess bath gift boxes. So I'm going to title it as Halloween goddess bath gift boxes. That's what this is. And inside, I mean, it's as cute as fuck. I lost a bit. Oh, that's one of the candles. Okay, so we've got two different kinds of candles here for the gift boxes. So look, so in here I've got the bath salts, but I've added cinnamon, bark, orange peel, blood red orange peel, brown sugar, and orange rose petals with the original bath salt mix as well as already in there. So the red roses and the pink roses are in there, so it's going to be really cute. Bath's going to look like kind of like a meadow. It's going to look really beautiful. But make sure you use a sieve to get rid of everything. And then we have the Goddess Bath Mix, the Notorious Goddess Bath Mix, which will have you sparkling and feeling and looking like a whole goddess. And then we have some coals here because we have a sage stick in the bag. Yes, a sage stick in the bag because I missed out saying it yesterday, is that the reason why I put it in a bag is because it's very difficult to burn the cinnamon. It doesn't burn so well in the stick, so, but it burns really well on the coals. So that's what I just did. So you've got your regular sage and thyme and bay leaf and rosemary. We've also got orange rose petals in there. We've also got some clove in there as well. It's a gorgeous smell. And then we have pumpkin candle. I mean, we had to have something corny, stroke cute, didn't we? I mean, and then we've got a big lovely chunk of black tourmaline. Either black tourmaline is going to be in your box or cornelian, a raw piece of cornelian. I'm just feeling that those are the stones for the season. So that's your Halloween goddess bath mix gift boxes that are going to be available on the website come Wednesday. I'm only making 10, so it is on a first come first serve, and as usual you can order your readings and all the rest of the lovely products that are on there as well at www.mamadproducts.co.uk, link in the bio below. Can y'all hit the like button when you come in? I beg. It's like taking your shoes off when you come into someone's house. That's all that is, you know. So being in it to win it. It's yummy, yummy. In it to win it. Don't watch nothing if this gold peels off, man, because it's really, like, it sticks really nice, it's really effective, but it's like it dries hard. You can literally peel it off like nail varnish. Alright. Sorry. Passion fruit seeds. So, in it to win it. What do you want? What do you really, really want? Who do you really, really want? Where do you really, really want to be? What do you really, really want to do? All of these things, ask yourself these questions and give yourself answers. Be honest. Be very, very, very honest. And then make moves to get those things. Because you can have it. Really and truly. And you'll be thinking, but people, can I have anybody you want? I think so. Why not? Why can't you? Why can't you? And then if the only thing that you're afraid of is rejection, go do that anyway. Because there's no such thing as rejection. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But you got to be in it to win it, y'all. You've got to be in it to win it. You hear? Now Spotify killed it for me last week. They went mad. So I'm sharing. Because I can't tell you who that was. I knew that was India RA, but it is chaotic. Exactly, Jag TV. All or nothing. The time is now. Just go for anything you want at this time. I'm really feeling confident that anything is possible. Absolutely anything is possible. I mean, I always feel like that anyway. I feel like it's a repeated statement, but more so in this October month, in this 10 month, in this 10-10 portal. And I think we only get 1 10. No, we don't. We get 1 and 9. So in the 19th, we get the second 10-10 portal, and that's it. We only get 2 this month. So we get 2 opportunities to step through into something new. And I'm telling you, be in it to win it. Like, set your seeds, set your intentions, and make your moves more importantly. Do you understand? Because yesterday we talked about the illusions of Pisces full moon. We talked about these illusions. And whatever your fear is, it's an illusion. Whatever's preventing you from going out there and truly doing Pluto retrograde to remove your own personal barriers from all of the shit that was holding you back from in the past. So why now would you doubt? Shit is crazy, because sometimes there isn't anyone doubting us but ourselves. Exactly. So, you know, like, this is some 8 of Swords energy, whereby we are still imprisoning ourselves in our own thoughts, in our own ways of being. You know, some of you ain't getting what you want because you're procrastinating. Some of you ain't getting what you want because you're scared that if you attempt to go for it, you may get rejected, or you may be ignored, or you may be whatever. It's okay. That's okay. That's all part and parcel of life. These experiences are not something that we go around avoiding, because if we go around avoiding the possibility of rejection, the possibility of being ignored, the possibility of being the possibility of failing, we'll never do anything. But all of these things are part of life to help us become stronger, bigger and better. I've failed, I've been rejected, I've been ignored, all of the things. But do you think that will stop me? No, bruv. I'm gonna keep pushing. Even sometimes I feel like there are things and places and people that continue to push with me. Like, and eventually I kind of fold. I mean, not fold, but like, you know, certain, all right, we'll talk about people, you know, certain people. I've had people that have wanted to befriend me. We're not even talking about like romantic relationships. I've had people that want to befriend me because I'm funny like that. Like, I'm funny bringing new people into my space and into my heart. Like, I can be a little bit, but these people will be persistent over a length of time, and eventually we'll be cool. And eventually, you know, we'll be building some shit, you know. So, you know, don't let those things deter you from really getting out in the world and experiencing life in all of its glory. Yeah, because I wanna sit back some more, but I don't want to. I feel like I'm too far, and I feel like if I'm too far away from you, like, I'm gonna be shouting. And we don't want that, because I felt like yesterday's video I was just shouting throughout the whole thing. But you know, I shout when I'm passionate as well. So, can you not see the flashing of the light? Is it flashing? I don't know. All right, so. Still talk too much in it before I pull any cards. Right, I'm taking my pulls. Start the prayer, start pulling of the cards. Ta-ra-ra, boom, TA. How, well done, girl. Our Divine Mother and Father who live within us, hallowed be thy name, our freedom come. Your will be done on earth as it is within us. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive us our trespasses against ourselves and others, as we forgive those who trespass against us and themselves, through all lifetimes, timelines, and levels of consciousness. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the absence of love. We are the kingdom, we are the power. Divided we are weak, united we are victorious. And to you, the Almighty, we give all of the glory. Forever and ever do honor. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. And so it is, and so it will be. Ashe. I invite my ancestors, my guides, my angels, my Orisha, my guardians of the sea, of the earth, and of the air to come in and join up with that of the collective so that we can have a clear, precise reading about anything we may need to know about this 1010 portal, any opportunities that we could tap into, anything that we may need to avoid. Let us know. We want to know. Ashe. As above, so below. So within, so without. If it's you, then it's me. If it's me, then it's you. Okay, let's start this. Right, what does the collective need to know? What do we need to see? What do we have to look forward to? What do we need to dodge? Wild one for us. Solitude. Some of you, the reason why, or some of us, the reason why we can't properly, sorry, Shirley, for Shirley, because Shirley be like, keep that bitch up for longer. Watch her now, it's beautiful, isn't it? Okay, so solitude. Some of you, some of us, are finding it very difficult to draw to us what we really, really want, because we are still too much around too many people. Go on, Shirley, lovely to see you, girl. Some of us are still around too much energies that are distracting us from what it is that we really want. Some of the energies that we're around are actually deterring us from what it is that we really want. So we're saying that we want something, and there's people around us, and people around us saying, really? Do you want that? Why do you want that? And questioning what we want. And you lot are feeling like you need to give explanations, which is basically talking yourself out of what you really, really fucking want. And it's not for anybody to validate, to justify, to tell you what you can and cannot do, whether they approve or not, whether it's not for you or not. Whether, I'm being serious. Like, if there's lessons for you to learn there, then if you want to go ahead and learn those lessons, go ahead and learn those fucking lessons. But don't let nobody tell you. I mean, obviously, there's obvious things that you should avoid, and some, you know, some dangerous situations that you obviously don't want to be in. But no harm, no foul. If there are certain things that you want to do, like for instance, you know, because I'm going to come into superficial, because that's why you love me, innit? Because really and truly, I just keep it really, really basic. And like, I want to learn pole. I want to learn pole. You see that fruit fly? See them? You see them? Because this is a big thing. There's so much fruits and vegetables in my house. It's what you got to deal with with that lifestyle. So I want to learn pole, yeah. and I put it off because obviously my hands are very precious to me, man. Like doing hair, and now with the cards, like I'd be like, oh my god, my hands, what if something happens? Because I know it can be quite grueling, like, it can be very strenuous on the body. But I've had quite a few people say to me, like, why do you want to do that for? Like, are you a hoe? No, I'm not a fucking hoe. I like dancing in 5-inch heels with knickers and bra on. Does that make me a hoe? It doesn't. It's 'cause I want to do that. And, you know, people are concerned, what are you going to attract with that? Fuck. Listen, I want to do that. I want to actually do that and be good at it as well. Like, not even a joke. I saw that movie that time, you know, when Jennifer Lopez, I was really wanting to pole anyway, but when I saw that movie with Jennifer Lopez, a whole 50 years old, and I'm not saying nothing, a whole 50 years old, yeah, and do what I do on that pole, I was like, I'm doing it. I'm definitely fucking doing it, like, for sure, for sure. So I've got this huge kitchen, the one that I sit in right now, and I'm looking to install a pole and get into it. And I'm going to share it. Look for my other page for polling. I mean, I could do little OnlyFans too. The fuck you mean? Like, people really looking at me like, why do you want to do that? It's not your fucking business why I want to do it. And you know, it's not your fucking business. I want to do it, and that's that. Some of you want to sell all your shit and travel around the world and see some shit. 2143 1234 on my clock. Some of you want to travel around the world and see some shit, give up everything and do that. People are looking at you, oh, is it safe? You know, what? Anything could happen. Got one of my clients, yeah, young girl, man, she can't be 30, and she's just taken a little sabbatical on her job and taken very few things and just taken herself off to the Thailand and then place over there. So she'll be back whenever. She's got a one-way ticket. She came for a little reading. We looked into things. We made sure that everything was carpet set and that she would be cool. You understand? And she gone back her business. And you know how much people was poo-pooing her and trying to scare her out of it. The card said there's nothing to be afraid of. Just go. Be obviously conscious of and aware of your surroundings as a young black woman out there. But at the same time, don't let no one deter you from what the shit the fuck you want to do. I mean, and if it is a mistake, it's for you to work that out, not for other people to tell you. Do you understand? I came back from my travels, as you recently knew, with all kinds of ideas and all kinds of things that I was doing and not doing and doing. People looking at me side-eye. And I was looking at them like, how's it your business though? That's what I want to do. That's what I'm going to do. And then one day I woke up and decided, actually, I'm not going to do that. You know, it's probably not a good idea. But it was for me to make the decision. It wasn't for nobody else to tell me, well, Gwan. You got to be in it to win it, my G's. You got to be in it to win it. You can't want to win the lottery if you don't pay your pound. Wait till you lot see me pole dancing. Listen, don't play with me. Don't play with me. All right, boom. My kids are cool with it. My kids have been pre-warned years in advance. Like, I'm like, you lot, I'm doing this. The little one, whatever I'm doing, she's on it. She's about it. She's like, yeah, mommy. Big one, I know she'll side-eye because she doesn't like the attention that I might get from that. She doesn't like it. She doesn't like it at all. But the baby, she's got me. Okay, there's 4 cards. First of all, we've got the Hermit with Solitude. So some of you need to get into your own space. Oh, Sophia, she here. Sophia. Thank you, Victoria. Girl, yeah, you here, baby? My girl. Some of you, seriously, now, they're saying, it's that time as well. Look at this, it's already dark. What are you doing outside? You lot need to get into your own energies and really be true and authentic to what it is that you want to experience right here and right now. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Introspection, it says here with the Hermit card. And remember, with the traditional Hermit card, you know, he's got the little lantern with the little star in there, with the little light in there, and really that's all that he can see. And that's sometimes the light's not always going to shine brightly for you. It's just going to shine at your feet. You've just got to keep moving. You've got to keep going. That's all. Just keep going. That's the whole beauty of life. You can't, standing still is like such a waste of life. Hermiting is not standing still. Hermiting is gathering yourself, gathering your thoughts, bringing your energy back to you so that you are not having the chatter of others in your ear. Simon and them be going for gold. Simon and them be going for gold, acting like they're in charge of anything, talking about, yeah, they're gonna be cutting power and electric and all these things out. I don't know where I've gone over here, but we're here. Talking about there's gonna be power cuts. It's not them. We already know it's solar flares. We know it's not them. You understand? So live your life, carry on. Do not be in fear. Do not be in fear. And sometimes we have to move away from a lot of things in order to get away from other people's fears. Because people will project their own shit onto you, innit? They'll project their own fears, their own failures onto you, their own rejections onto you. And all you've got to do is just dodge that. Best way to dodge that is get into your own space and into your own solitude. If you're not able to do that, if you live with others and stuff, get out into nature. Make sure that's a thing for you still, even in the cold. I mean, I've been doing it for years, so even in the snow I will take off my shoes and my socks and I put my feet on the earth, same way, and talk to her and let her know my needs and release certain things, gain energy from her. You understand what I'm saying to you? So there's no reason why you can't have solitude, because your dreams are coming true. Star card. In this age of Aquarius, there are 10 stars, there won't be. There's lots of stars here, I'm not going to count them. Woo, look how fabulous star card is though, please. You ever seen such a fabulous star card? No, wait. Look how fabulous star card is though. It's the fit for me, it's the socks. I'm into socks, I love a socks, especially in this time of this season. So 17 is the 8. So remember what I told you as well, whatever it is that you're bringing in at this time, it's not just for this lifetime. If you're choosing to come back and incarnate and what have you, or better still, if you're choosing to step into your crystalline existence, which means you'll probably be alive for hundreds of years from now, this is a long-term thing that you're bringing in. So make sure you are with the person you want to be with. Make sure you're in the place where you want to be. Make sure you have the things around you that you want. Why would you not at this time? Got the Hierophant. What do you stand for? What are your rules? What are your new contracts that you are committing to at this time? This is, again, you know, sit down and write with your journal. You and your journal will be best friends in your times of solitude, to bring in your wishes and also make sure about what your morals are, what you're standing for, what are you really into. Remember I told you yesterday that because we've gone through this whole Pluto retrograde, and we've been really dragged about the things that we believed and we thought we wanted. Now it's time to balance that out and really look at, okay, what do I stand for and what do I like, and how do I achieve that? We've got the Queen of Wands, determination, because you're going to get what you want regardless. You're going to get what you want regardless. So make sure that you get what you want. When I say you're going to get what you want regardless, let me bring it into your thoughts. So whatever you're thinking, whatever you think is going to happen is. Whoever you're thinking about, even if you don't like them, you're going to get them. So make sure that you're not cluttered and bogged down with thoughts of anything that you don't want to bring into your reality. Because we already know you're the architect of your life and you paint in pretty colours. You're the architect of this world in full bloom, like summer flowers. I'm telling you. I missed out. It keeps looking at me, so I've got to mention it. This is the other candles that go into the gift boxes, the little skull candles. They're sick, innit? So let's get another card. Let's go over here to Making Magic Oracle. This Queen of Wands is dope for me. And I was thinking as well, look at this. Look at the full moon. I know everybody wanted the full moon to be in Aries yesterday, but it just actually wasn't. But it's going to be the next full moon. The next full moon will be in Aries, which will be in Scorpio season, which is perfect, I think. Scorpio and Aries are both run by Mars, and I think I think it works. So I'm not mad, and I can save the outfit that I had. Actually, it's not even save it, it's like really create it, because I was coming with all the fire yesterday, and when I found out it was Pisces, I was like, oh shit then. Anyway, Felix Felicius, this is a girl here. It says the power symbol to create lucky serendipitous events. So now, I mean, because I told you, you got to be in it to win it. You got to be in it to win it. If you want to play this game, step forward. Step forward. We're going to read it because we really want to know how this sigil is going to work for us. Screenshot it, you lot. This is a song called Prosper, and it's by I forgot his name, but you know Toby him, yeah, Toby and Fat, yeah, it's their singer. You know the guy that says Miss Badu thinks I was dope. It's them lot. This whole movement. They're coming to London. I'm buying my tickets. I'm playing. Screenshot. Shazam's your friend as well, though. You know you got to listen to little Shazam when you come here, because you got to have your Shazam ready. Toby, you don't know. All right, 35. What are you surrounding yourself with when you're in solitude? You know, surround yourself in beauty and wonderful sounds and luxurious, you know, cozy. Read. I can imagine how a striptease to this song would be absolutely beautiful. I mean, I can't wait to get my pole. Anyway, let's get back to focusing. Surround yourself. Make sure that your environment is together. It's not cluttered. It's not messy. Make sure that you've got beautiful sounds and energies playing around you, whether it's, you know, little secular music or little meditation music. You know, have your plants and them popping around you. Now there's plants everywhere, hallways, rooms, everywhere. There's not a space in this house without life. And I love that. I don't ever feel alone in this house. Me and my plants, we get along like a house on fire. You get me? All of that faux furs and throws and pillows and, you know, all of the things, so that when you're really bringing in what you want, you're feeling that. It's a feeling. Our experiences are feelings. Because if our experiences wasn't feelings, then why do we feel some type of way when we have them? It's a feeling. All of the time. So you have to feel it too. And also knowing, it's that knowing that everything will come together. All silk kimonos too, girl, you know. You know, I can't read your name, Gatita? I don't know if that's what it said. Because some of the letters I can't really see my glasses, man. Right, boom, let me stay focused. I'm so extra though, I changed the lyrics, and rather than say receive mercy and glory from above, I say receive mercy and glory from within. That's what I sing when I sing along to this song. You know. I hear you, Jag TV. I know that sometimes we don't know how to deal with our feelings, but again, the longer we sit with ourselves with them, the better they become to navigate, because they've become our feelings. Some of y'all are carrying around other people's feelings. It's got nothing the fuck to do with you. All right, symbol of history. I just want to know the divination. Divination. Felix Felicius is designed to attract fantastic blessings, events, and experiences. Working with this symbol will ensure you will always be in the right place at the right time. You will have a strong urge to follow your intuitive impulses, even if they don't make any logical sense. And you will find that these hunches are right. So you see what it's telling you to do? It's telling you to follow your heart and your intuition. And again, sometimes fear will stop us from moving forward into some of the things that we want to experience. So, trust yourself, trust your intuition. Sometimes fear is not necessarily danger. Sometimes fear is just because it's new and you don't know quite what to expect. But this is the entire reality that we're living in right now. Everything's new and we don't know quite what to expect. But we've got to be in it to win it. Working with this symbol inspires feelings of elation, infinite possibilities, easy resolutions, confidence, and fearlessness. It's exactly what we're talking about, and it's exactly the sigil that we need right now. Screenshot, y'all. Because this is what we're dealing with. This is what we're working with this week, okay? And throughout this 10-10 portal. Looks a little bit like the triple goddess, look. Manifest your dreams. Employ the Felix Felicius symbol when you need a big dose of luck. Something that seems impossible. So you know what luck is? Luck is preparation, in preparation for an opportunity. Because there's no such thing as luck. You can't expect something to come to you if you haven't prepared for it. Some of you be wishing for shit, and when it comes to you, you haven't prepared for it, so you can't receive it. Or you can't keep hold of it. You might be able to bring it to you, but holding on to it and maintaining it is always the challenging part. The energy of a bright silver star comes strongly through when meditating on this cipher. So look out for silver stars in... Look out for silver stars in your daily life. These are a message from the universe that your requests for lucky serendipitous events have been heard. They're listening to you all of the time. You are the universe. It's the outer verse is mirroring you. So you're writing the verse and they're listening. They're like, how can we, what do you want mirrored to you? What, because if you are in fear, they will bring you that. Rago, they will bring that to you. But if you're in knowing and of the highest, greatest, biggest possibility, then that's what will be mirrored back to you. I think, Nancy, I can't wait to poll. I can't wait. I've been saying it for so long now, but now that I've literally come to the very end of the hairdressing experience, I feel like I can do that now. I feel like I can do that now. I'm excited. And I feel like I've been in training for years because one of my sisters, Chloe Ann, she does it and she's already given me the boots. And, I've been walking around in these boots and dancing and stuff. And I can now stand on my head and all of the things, like I'm stretched out. So I'm ready. I think I'm ready. I'm ready. Six of Swords, detachment. You need to detach from the outcome. So once you've put whatever it is that you want out there, detach from the outcome. Because you obsessing over when and where is going to bring that further and further away from you. Oh my God, the lyrics of this song is the angels. There's one line that she says in this song. It's gonna come. So basically, I feel like what she says in this song is like holding on won't get us any nearer. So basically, what she's saying there is just like basically clinging on very tightly to something just because you want it and you want it to work or you want it to go a certain way or whatever, can sometimes keep that further away from you. So all you got to do is put your wants and needs out there. What is for you can't miss you, fam. You lot got to start learning to use your emotions to work for you, not against you. Let's see what else. New beginnings. It's 10-10. Said that right at the beginning. How beautiful this card is. Should we read it just because we have never read from these books? The New Beginnings. $53. New beginnings, radiant sun. The sun is the most profound symbol of life itself, large enough to fit 1 million earths inside it. In ancient cultures, the largesse of the largesse of the rising sun represents hope and the understanding that life begins again, fresh and new. Responsible for the climate and weather of the earth, it is the symbol of birth and rebirth. It can also represent resurrection and a time of profound spiritual awakening. It symbolizes the end of darkness and the beginning of light, and an initiation of a whole new cycle. The sacred landscape wants you to know your life is expanding in profound and wondrous ways. New experiences and ideas are emerging. Vitality and wide open opportunities are at hand. Seize the day. Be in it to win it, yo. This is a perfect time to begin that new project or give birth to an emerging idea. Timing is everything, and the time is now. Jag TV told you. Anything and everything is possible. Good fortune awaits you. The rising sun is the ultimate symbol of the Yang principle, expanding power and activity. You are radiant and luminous. This is a glow within that can be felt by all. And I feel like some of y'all are around people that can't find that glow, so they just be poo-pooing your parade because they're feeling some type of way about the fact that you out there shining and they just out there dull and grey over there. See me? So solitude, it's what they said, man. Sometimes you just got to get away. Some of these people are not bad, toxic people, you know. They're just fucking in their down state. And sometimes it's okay to feel like that, okay? You know, but it's important for you to navigate your energy and where you need to put it and where you need to remove it from for a while, not forever. Some of them. I think at some point we're all energy suckers. You know? Sometimes when I'm in my depressed state where I'm waiting for the next glow up, I can be a whole bitch. You know, I cancelled so many things during the month of August because I wasn't feeling great. I wasn't feeling good at all, man. And rather than be around people and complain and moan about that shit, I just decided not to be. But sometimes I do want to be around people and complain and moan about some shit. Sometimes I do. So sometimes I could be seen as toxic and all of these things. You know, we are everything. We're all the things. So, you know, this business of continuously labeling people toxic and this and that. Not to say that there isn't some really fucked up beings out there. There is. But, you know, you have to ask yourself, how did you reflect that? How's that in your space? How does that reflect you? Sorry, these seeds are a beast. I'm going to spit them. Let's just be a little bit more ladylike and flick them. Okay, let's look at these new beginnings for the collective. See it there? Done told you. Told you, look, there's a initiation, graduation going to be happening. It's justice. It says equality. It's 11 in the 11th month in November. I told you, I've been telling this from the last time I did the first Pisces full moon reading when I was in the airport. This was the energy that you're going to be coming from this to this. You'll be coming from your witchy bitchy to into your queendom. And the reason why this is happening is because the fake queen has been pronounced dead. So now that has happened, it's everybody into their sovereignty, everybody into their kingdom and their queendom, knowing who the fuck they are and what they deserve and collecting on that. That's what it is. That's the new beginning for humanity. That's why we do this, so that we can continuously pump these messages through, so that we are clear about where we are right now in our story. In it. Libra season, obviously we're in the 10th month, so the Libra season is bringing it in that balance, but the actual crowning happens next month in Scorpio season, the transformational month of Scorpio. I can't wait, man. I fucking can't wait. All right, I love this. Fire. The element of fire heralds new life and positive transformation. Okay, we're gonna keep getting the same message. We're gonna keep getting the same message. This is new beginnings, new times, man. And we're in it. You gotta be in it to win it, though. You can't expect to be graduated into your kingdom if you're not in it to win it. If you don't claim that, if you don't believe that that belongs to you, if you don't believe that you have an inheritance that's yours. The Chariot, the shit's happening very fast with the fire up in your bumper clock. I'm so excited for us. I'm so very excited for us. Motion, there's movement. You've got to learn how to control this thing. You know how quickly it moves. I mean, I like how she looks giant in it. She looks too big. She looks too big for her chariot right now. You understand? Her wings really are what's gonna be carrying her. Not this chariot anymore. She don't need it. Because look, she's outgrown that shit thing dragging her left and right by the sphinxes. Right now, she's just going to use her wings. And it looks like it can't, the size of the wings can't hold her. But let's look at the bee. The bee we've been talking about, the bee that's been coming up for us as an animal totem. Please hit the like button when you come in, my loves. So this is going to be moving wise, the number 7. This is your spirituality. Your spirituality, I told you, look, the, what do you call it? The ascension process will be accelerated because, why? The Wicked Witch dead. Pluto's gone forward motion. Jupiter is in Pisces. And again, that's another reason why, I mean, I don't really care. I'm not here to argue, right? But the moon has to be in Pisces because the moon and Pluto are rolling together. They're in exactly the same place. So if Pisces is Jupiter is in Pisces, then the moon has to be as well because they're right next to each other. It's little critical thinking because we don't always have to go with the narrative that just because everybody else is saying it and the majority is saying it doesn't make it a thing. Well, how does it feel? You have to keep asking yourself. No, darling, Jupiter is currently in Pisces right now. I mean, I can't even prove it to you, but it is. and it doesn't go into Aries until the 20th of December, and it will be there for 10 years till 2033. I'm just saying. So, and then the next card that we got with that was One Enchanting Evening. One Enchanting Evening. It could be this evening, it could be another evening, but this is the perfect night. This is a perfect string of events. Again, serendipitous events, same like this, Sigil. It's no different. Screenshot, y'all. Then you out, child, girl. What was I saying? I've lost track of. Okay, so One Enchanted Evening. So again, the reason why I'm keeping it up here is because I want you lot to screenshot it. Again, this again looks more like triple goddess energy, but still it's not. So screenshot. Did you screenshot the fire, Sigil? Because this is the language of the universe, you know, y'all. Really and truly, they don't really understand. Well, it's not that they don't understand language, but if you think about all the different languages that we all speak, but the universe communicates to us in vibration, in numbers, and in sigils. That's why the Egyptians and the ancients used things like hieroglyphs. This is why now we are living on emojis, you know, because we get what they mean, innit? The symbols, this is what emojis are, sigils. You know what I mean? In the same way that hieroglyphs are sigils, you know, because that's the language of the universe. That's what it understands. It's like, Shani, you don't need to be sorry. Let's get a clarifier for One Enchanted Evening. Perfect night. Don't know why I just got butterflies. Why did I just get butterflies? It's the feeling. Go with your feelings. Ooh, got the devil with that. Got the devil with that. Remember I told you, sometimes some things people gonna be looking at you side eye like, why would you want that? Why would you want to do that? Like, why go on for that? Do you understand? And some of y'all, you know, you like dancing with the devil, man. Some of you do. Some of you like the dance steps. But when you think about the devil is just the lower aspects of life. It's the polar opposite of the light and the dark. So it's part of you. Do you understand? So there's absolutely nothing to be afraid of when the devil comes up. It's just knowing how to dance. If you don't know the dance steps, then you're going to be outdanced. You understand? And I'm just thinking of like a dance battle. You know, imagine you against the twins. If you don't know moves, the twins is going to fuck you up. They're going to make you look dumb. You understand? But if you know the moves, you can give the devil a run for its damn money and still get to dance with it. I'm just saying, because I'm not somebody that runs away from dancing with the devil, you know. I've done it bare times. I'll continue to do it, I'm sure, in my life, because I understand that that's part of my polarity. Do you understand? It's nothing for me to be afraid of. It's nothing for me to shame or to shun. Because even if you want to look at the devil card as like the material things of the material world and things of this world that are, you know, lower vibrational. Fam, I like some of the shit of this world, man. I like some shit. I like some low vibrational shit. I love fashion. My God, don't play with me. The way I love fashion, the way I love, you know, expressing myself with the lower vibrational things of the world. I do. So do you. So why would we shame that? Trick here is not to be a slave to it. That's all. Not to be a slave to it. Remember I told you, not working for money, making money work for you. That's all. So I'm just being clear, you guys. So it might be a little bit risque what some of y'all want to invoke. Have a good time. Have a good time. You've got to be just as comfortable in the dark as you are in the light, my G's. That's it. We speak, Victoria just spoke of Lilith. We speak of Lilith. Lilith, she did some of the darkest shit out there in the wilderness. She really, really did. When Cain came to her, from the Cain and Abel story, when Cain came into the wilderness and bucked her, yeah, he asked her, you know, how has she managed to weave a life out of this wilderness? And she said, drink my blood and I'll show you. So when we're jumping up and down in the Lilith vibe, yeah, you have to understand what you're jumping up and down in. And if that came to you in real life, how would you really truly act? How would you truly really be? Would you be shook? Would you flinch? You can't flinch when Lilith and them come for you and Lilith and them come to dance with you. You just have to know the fucking steps. That's all. And you know what blood she was talking about? She wasn't talking about the blood from her damn neck. You know that, innit? So, you know. Yeah. When my daddy, I love to tell this story. My daddy said to me, because I used to move with him when he worked, yeah, my daddy was a black cab driver. And I used to sit in the front with him. And I used to just admire his lifestyle, that he could stop working whenever he wanted to. If I needed to go toilet, we'd stop, we'd pull over, we'd go into somewhere. We'd spend hours in the fucking barber shop. Ribena and junk food was our thing. You get me? We used to have such a great time, and I was at work with him. And then there was the flip. There was my mum, who worked. She had degree and masters. She has a degree, she has a master's. She worked for the government as a civil servant. My mum was always tired, miserable, and she just seemed like there wasn't enough hours in the day, and she was always complaining about money. Her favourite phrase was, I'm just trying to make ends meet. Never heard my dad talk that shit ever. My dad never ever talked about whether he had or had not money. It was always there. It was abundant at all times. So my dad said to me, yeah, he was like, look, you got choices in this bitch, yeah? He says, either you're gonna let them fuck you or you're going to fuck them. I was like, I mean, my dad didn't use such language. My dad actually said, you know, either they're gonna take advantage of you or you're going to take advantage of them. That's what he said, but you know, I just translated it into my language. And I live by that now. I will not be fucked by the devil or Simon and them. I refuse. But I'll be out here shoving my stick up their ass whenever I can at all times. It's true. You know, I learned the dance steps, but I had to learn the dance steps. I went through the whole system. You understand? So that I could learn the dance steps. I did what my mum did. I went to school. I mean, I didn't get through the first part of school well. I mean, I left school without any GCSEs at all, one in English. And then a few years later, I went back to school after I had Kia and then did the whole degree thing. So I got a degree in psychology. And then I remember at graduation, I gave the paper to my mum and said, here you go, here's another one for you. Because I don't want it, I don't need it. I just wanted to see what it was. I was listening to my dad. In order to do like this to the system, you have to know it. You have to know it. You can't dance with La Twins if you don't know the dance moves. I'm not saying La Twins are the devil. I'm just saying that they're the best dancers in it. So, but you get what I'm saying? You can't beat something if you don't know what it is. So it's the same with us getting this information, this enlightenment, this ascension, this higher consciousness, because it's allowing us to have a bird's eye view about what actually really is and how it's being manipulated and worked against us. And that's the only way we can work through it and overcome it, is if we know exactly what it is we're dealing with. Do you see? Otherwise, it's been beyond us the whole time. Let's pull one more card from here. Pull a pull a crystal and then we can go. That's the 1010 portal. Still stiff, these cards. I mean, some things are going to be beyond us. We're not going to know everything. We're not here to do that. You understand? But the basic dance moves are big, girls and guys. You know, them and they. No exclusions here. One more, please. Delight. Delight! I mean, of course it's going to be wonderful after your enchanted evening. It's going to be delightful. I'm going to read it because I really don't know what it means, other than the obvious. Delight. We're going to do a praise dance at the end. Because I know how to... Mosey Wozy, hey girl! I love Hurtis Coyote as well. They're my faves. Delight. Don't you already know it? Delight. See how long this narrative is, first of all. Okay. The sparrow gains its power from its numbers. In clusters, sparrows eat and forage, and predators are distracted and deterred, even intimidated. Together, we are victorious. Divided, we are weak. By their numbers, security and joy in numbers is a lesson of the sparrow. Within their community, sparrows are always busy living life fully. Hear that? Many cultures align the meaning of the sparrow with joy, and in the Middle Ages, the sparrow was thought to relieve suffering, help one triumph over hardships, and bring joy. So we spoke about joy yesterday in the full moon reading. The sacred... And I'm going to stop in a minute as well to lip sync some more. The sacred landscape wants you to know delight is expanding in your life. Clap your hands with glee. Spend time with others. Go to community gatherings. Host a party. The joy you experience will give birth to immense creativity, and your life will blossom. Sorry, because I love this song. I love this song. I forgot the name of the girl, you know. When I dropped Sophia the other day to the station, I don't know what happened with my Spotify, and it shuffled and it did some things, and this girl was singing Madison Ryan something, and this is Other Side. But you guys got Shazam. Share your happiness and elation with others, and it will grow by leaps and bounds. This isn't the time to be serious or buckle down and get to work. This is the time to be spontaneous and madcap. You got to be in it to win it. Do not make hard and fast commitments. Don't sign any legal documents or make any pledges right now. Just suck it and see. See if you like it. If you don't, spit it out. Don't make any promises, or you might not be able to keep them. Give yourself permission to have fun, lots of fun, especially in community with others. Learn those dance steps, guys, and then you can experience some shit. I told you, you got to be as comfortable in the dark as you are in the light. And I'm not saying y'all got to be running out to do some dark shit, but, you know. I'm not going to lie to you, I want a Hermes bag. I want Chanel dangly things. I want these things. Like, I do. And I believe that I will have them, and I will brandish them. I don't care. And I know them things is a little bit dark and devilish, and I understand that, but I still want it. So what? So mind your business when you see me with my Chanel dangly things dangling from my fingers and shit, like, slough me, because I'm going for that shit. I'm having that. I mean, I don't know how practical that would be while I'm ploughing my farm and them things there in my little land and shit, but I will do it in Chanel. The fuck you mean? Fuck you mean? To celebrate. I mean, they told us this was the time for celebration. Gotta get out of the poverty mindset. Have what you want. Dream big, bitch. Have what you want. Why not? Because other people are saying, oh, it's a waste of money, or no, that's a waste of time, or that's not good for you. The fuck you mean? I want that. I'm having that. I've got my kids involved in this shit. You know, the little one already knows that, do you know what I mean? The first thing that she buys with her biggest check is mummy some Chanel dangly things. She knows that. She's known that from a very long time. Been telling her. Haven't changed my mind. Spirituality a little more. I haven't changed my mind. Wheel of Fortune, those at the top will be at the bottom, those at the bottom will be at the top. That's us. Dream big, bitch. Done no, Manny Mac. Dream big, bitch. Really and truly, you've got to be in it to win it. Be clear about what you want so that you can have that and you experience that. Get me? Don't think because I've got my Hermes bag I won't be helping and carrying on and being in service and doing all the things. Of course I will, but I'll be doing it with my Hermes bag. The fuck you mean? I was really looking at them the other day because I didn't know how much they cost, and I was just looking. I was just like, oh, okay. So that I got an idea of, you know, I was just really putting it in there. I want the slippers as well, you know, the little slides. They're not slides, but you know, like just the little slippers with the H on the front. I want them too. Yeah. To go with my Hermes scarf that I've already got. Why not? All right, come on. Citrine. Come on. Have I got citrine on? What have I got on? No, I've got cornelian. Okay, we're praise dancing because in like Janet Jackson has been in my bumper clot lately. Some would say that she's demonic, but I'm out here. Rhythm Nation in. Come on! I was probably learning the dance the other day. I can't remember it because I didn't practice. Don't play with me. Hey, Foxy Moon, my darling. I want to praise dance with you because next time when this comes on, we're praise dancing properly. You lot should be praise dancing though, because we are part of the Rhythm Nation. That's what Janet told us. Abundance. Abundance with the citrine here, so that you can have all the little low vibrational shit that you want and still be in service. You get me? To humanity in the bigger picture. Rhythm is its vibration. It's the language of the universe. A stone of joy and abundance. Citrine helps you to interact creatively with the world. It promotes inner calm, self-understanding. You spend too much time worrying about home, family, and finances. Remember, you're an abundant being who manifests what you need. Come on! Sparrow life. You not hear the angels? It's everything. It's all here. You are an innocent, wise child who yearns to play. Joyful play creates a wonderful world. A wonderful world. Be grateful, for you are blessed. Accept constructive criticism. Become emotionally balanced. Letting feelings flow naturally. Because we said that. Divination. Take time out of your joyful play. Take time out for joyful play. Self-regard heals a damaged child. This is where we want to get into the hand movements. Because it was like that, wasn't it? Okay. Abundance is all around you. You attract success and prosperity. Stop worrying. Be optimistic and allow life to happen. Trust your intuition and perception. Consult the wise child within. Your thoughts on the bigger picture are correct. If there is a family discord, harmony is restored through praise. Hey! Oh, come on! Come on, guys. Are you praise dancing with me? I hope you are. All right, healing insight. True abundance comes from within. If you nurture your desires, you will bring joy to your wise child self. Frequency high, chakra cleanses, activates and re-energizes all. Timing Aries, Gemini, Leo and Libra, which we're in right now. Soul path, embodying abundance. Embodying abundance. So mind your business when you see me with my Chanel dangly things. And abundance, again, is just not material things, but we've got the devil. So that's why we're talking about these things here. I mean, we already know abundance is our health. We know abundance is our stability. We know abundance is our loved ones, our love ships. We know that abundance is nature. We know that abundance is appreciating each other, being part of a community. Abundance is also Chanel dangly things and Hermes bags. Okay? Okay. Don't feel no way about still wanting that shit if you want it. And I'm not saying it just because I want it or I'm going to have it or I've got it already. I'm just saying it because some of y'all are scared to still dance with the devil. Just learn the steps and don't get attached and don't get fucked up. Don't get lost in the sauce is all. That's all. Just don't get lost in the sauce, yo. And then you'll be all right. All right, I'd like to thank my angels, my guides, my ancestors, my Orisha, my guardians of the sea, of the earth and of the air, Mother, Father, God. Thank you so much for this 10/10 porthole reading. And I'm very excited for the collective. But guys, you've got to be in it to win it. You've got to be in it to win it. All right, my darlings, I love you. I'll see you really, really soon.